Hi there. Welcome back to the channel. Today, we are going to do something a little bit different. No teaching, no grammar drills, and no vocabulary lists. Just talking. I want to get to know you. Think of this like a virtual coffee date. Imagine we are sitting across from each other at a quiet cafe. Here is how it works. I am going to ask you a question about your life or your opinions. When I ask, I want you to pause the video. Take your time, answer me out loud, seriously, speak to the screen, and then press play again to hear my response. Are you ready? Let's get started. Let's start with something easy. Are you a morning person or a night owl? When do you feel the most energetic? Go ahead, pause the video and answer now. Interesting. For me, I am definitely a night owl. I try to wake up early, but my brain doesn't really turn on until about 10 a.m. I do my best work late at night when the world is quiet. I've always envied people who can jump out of bed at 5 a.m. with a smile on their face. That is definitely not me. Speaking of mornings, how do you start your day? Do you need coffee or tea immediately, or can you function without caffeine? Pause the video here and tell me. I hear you. Personally, I cannot survive without my morning coffee. It's almost a ritual for me. I usually make a pour-over coffee at home. It's not just about the caffeine. I actually love the smell of the beans and the warmth of the mug. If I don't have it, I get a pretty bad headache by noon. So, thinking about your weekends, do you prefer to have a very busy weekend with lots of plans, or do you prefer to do absolutely nothing? Press pause and answer. That makes sense. Honestly, as I get older, I prefer doing nothing. During the week, my life is so busy and scheduled. So, on Saturday and Sunday, I love having zero plans. Maybe I go for a walk or read a book, but I hate setting an alarm clock on the weekends. Let's talk about food. Do you enjoy cooking your own meals, or do you prefer ordering takeout or going to restaurants? Pause the video and let me know. I'm kind of 50-50 on this one. I actually really enjoy cooking. It relaxes me. I like chopping vegetables and trying new recipes. But the problem is the cleaning up. I hate washing dishes. So, if I've had a really stressful day, I'm definitely ordering a pizza or Thai food. If you could go on a vacation tomorrow, what kind of trip would you choose? Would you go to a relaxing beach resort, or would you go somewhere adventurous, like hiking in the mountains or exploring a big city? Go ahead and pause now. Oh, that's a tough choice. I think I would choose the adventure. I get bored if I just sit on a beach for more than 2 days. I like exploring cities, trying street food, and walking around until my feet hurt. I feel like I learn more when I travel that way. Here is a question about your environment. Do you prefer living in a big, busy city, or would you rather live in the quiet countryside? Pause the video here. I totally get that. Right now, I live in the city because it's convenient for work and social life. I love having everything close by. But I think in the future, maybe in 10 years, I would love to move to a quiet house near a forest or a lake. The noise of the city can get a little overwhelming sometimes. When you want to be entertained, do you prefer reading a book or watching a movie? Hit pause and answer. It really depends on my mood. If I want to really escape and use my imagination, I prefer a book. There is nothing like getting lost in a good story. But, if I am mentally exhausted, a movie is better. Sometimes you just want to sit back and let the entertainment happen to you without working for it. Let's get a little more serious. When you are feeling really stressed or overwhelmed, what is the best way for you to calm down? Pause the video now. That is really important. That is really important. For me, I have to physically move. If I sit on the sofa and worry, the stress gets worse. So, I usually put on my headphones and go for a long run or a fast walk. Burning off that physical energy usually clears my head. How are you with technology and work? Do you check your emails and messages after work hours, or are you good at disconnecting? Pause and tell me. I am terrible at this. It is something I am trying to fix. Because my phone is always in my pocket, I find myself checking work emails at 9 p.m. It's a bad habit. I'm trying to learn to put my phone in a drawer when I get home, but it's really hard to disconnect these days, isn't it? Would you consider yourself an introvert or an extrovert? Or maybe somewhere in the middle? Pause the video here and answer. Most people think I am an extrovert because I make videos and talk a lot. But actually, I am an ambivert, somewhere in the middle. I love socializing and being with friends, but afterwards, I need to be alone for a few hours to recharge my battery. I can't be around people 24/7. If you could travel back in time and talk to your 18-year-old self, what is one piece of advice you would give them? Pause now and say it out loud. That's a great answer. I think I would tell my younger self, don't worry so much about what other people think. I spent a lot of time in my 20s worrying about other people's opinions. It stopped me from trying things. I wish I had just focused on what made me happy earlier. Let's talk about money for a second. What is the best thing you've bought recently? It doesn't have to be expensive, just something that made your life better. Go ahead, pause and answer. Oh, nice. For me, I bought a really high-quality pillow. It sounds boring, I know. But I realized I spend 8 hours a night sleeping, so why was I using a cheap, uncomfortable pillow? It has totally changed my sleep quality. Best investment ever. Are you the type of person who plans 5 years into the future, or do you prefer to live in the moment and take life one day at a time? Pause the video here. I used to be a big planner. I had a 5-year plan for everything. But life is unpredictable. Now, I try to find a balance. I have general goals for the future, but I focus mostly on the present. If you focus too much on the future, you forget to enjoy today. Is there a new skill or hobby you are hoping to learn this year? Aside from English, of course. Pause and tell me. That sounds fun. I really want to learn how to play the piano. I played a little bit as a child, but I forgot everything. I think it would be such a nice way to relax away from screens and computers. I just need to find the time to practice. Last question for today. What is one thing that you are grateful for right now? It can be something small. Pause the video now for your answer. That is a lovely note to end on. Right now, I am honestly grateful for my health. I had a flu a few weeks ago, and it reminded me how lucky we are when we wake up feeling strong and healthy. We often take that for granted. Well, that's it for our chat today. I really enjoyed this. It's nice to take a break from the grammar rules and just connect as people. I would love to know more about you, so please, choose one of the questions we discussed today and write your answer in the comments below. I read them all, and I'm curious to see what you have to say. If you like this style of video, let me know, and we can do it again soon. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.